Namaskar, this is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Xi Jinping has spoken to Zelensky. He still wants to mediate. He promises to be neutral. The world is nodding politely, but nobody seems to be buying China's pitch. So will the conversation lead to anything meaningful? Also, why did Xi Jinping have it now? Was this an attempt at damage control? On Vantage tonight, we'll break it down for you. In Washington, a state visit is making waves. Headlines talk of a nuclear submarine and a presidential concert. The South Korean president sang a song. Biden gifted him a guitar. But none of it is music to North Korea's ears. In the Sudan, the fighting continues. We look at the role of foreign players in this conflict. In the United Nations, India did some straight talking. Is it the UN or mock UN? In New Delhi, the defense ministers of India and China are meeting. We'll tell you what can be expected from these talks. A black hole is in the news, and ChatGPT. Would you let it be your therapist? We'll discuss all of this and more. The headlines first. Amid health concerns, Turkish President Erdogan addresses an event. He's unveiled a Russian-built nuclear plant by video link. On Tuesday, the 69-year-old leader had to cut short a television interview after falling sick. Erdogan also cancelled his election campaigning yesterday. Turkey goes to polls on the 14th of May. Russian missile strikes Mykolaiv in Ukraine, this even as Moscow continues to pound Bakhmut and Kherson. NATO claims promised combat vehicles have been delivered to Kiev. The Kremlin says relations with Europe are at their lowest. Iran urges Lebanon to overcome political deadlock and elect a president, warning foreign governments to not interfere. Crisis at Lebanon has been without a president for almost 6 months now. America's Bain & Company is the latest target of China's crackdown. Authorities question staff of the American consulting company at their Shanghai office. This comes just weeks after 5 Chinese nationals were held in Beijing. They were all working for the Mintz Group, which is another US firm. Japan sets a 30% target for female executives at big firms. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida sets a deadline of 2030 to achieve this goal. There are just over 11% women executives at major companies in Japan as of now. And in a historic first, the Pope allows women to vote at an upcoming meeting of bishops. It's the first such move in the 2,000-year history of the Catholic Church.